What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Bracketology. Quick little schedule for you. We're going to be doing one Monday, Thursday, not Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday night at about midnight. We're going to do, you may as well call it like Sunday, like morning, because that's when we're going to do it. We're going to do one like after all the conference championship games on Saturday. But we're gonna have an update for you guys right here. Big announcement before we start. The QBS Bracket Challenge is now open. You can sign up for it with the link in the description. The winner of the Bracket Challenge gets to come on the channel and talk about their bracket. It's going to be a lot of fun. Rules, 2 entries per person. And please make the bracket your name so I can contact you if you do end up winning. So, yeah, that's all it is. Go click the bracket link, sign up. All you gotta do, like, you can't start picking teams yet, but once the bracket is announced, just go in there, click on your bracket, and then you can start picking teams. But let's do a little bit of a small conference update. Shout out to Elon. They're up 76-58 on Hofstra in the Colonial Tournament. They're the 8 seed. Another 8 seed doing big things against a 1 seed in their conference. Milwaukee up 48-39 on Cleveland State. They should have this win locked up. Oral Roberts currently leading the number 1 team in their conference, 53-50. Go Golden Eagles. I picked Oral Roberts to win this game and win their conference, so I really want them to tune up for me. App State and Georgia State. This is an automatic bid game. Georgia State up by 2 at half. Mercer and UNC Greensboro. UNC Greensboro up by 1 at half. St. Mary's plays Gonzaga today, and there are some other games later today. But those games have influenced the brackets. And here we go. I'm going to go first. First off, I have Milwaukee in as a 16 seed. Shout out to the Jaguars. Also, other teams that won that everyone will have in their bracket. Morehead State. By the way, the star means that they've qualified. The star means that they're in. Morehead State. They went out and they beat Belmont in their conference championship, so they're in the tournament. Also in the tournament, Loyola, they defeated Drake in their conference tournament. Drake, I still have them in as a play-in team. Liberty, where's Liberty? Where are they at? They beat North Alabama. Where's Liberty? Do I not have Liberty? Did I miss them? Shoot. Oh, there they are. Liberty, they beat North Alabama. So I have them in. Who else made it? Navy got knocked out by Loyola, Maryland, so pretty much everyone's going to have Colgate. I don't think anyone else picked anyone besides Colgate. Texas State lost, so I have Georgia State. Murray has App State. I have Oral Roberts in here since they're winning. I'm pretty sure they're going to pull it out and win their conference. Winthrop clinched. There's Winthrop for you. And I think that's everybody. Yeah. So, we're going to make this a little bit faster than usual since I got to go somewhere right after this. Anyway, I'm going to take last 4 in. Louisville, Drake, Maryland, St. Louis. That's who I have currently as my last 4 in. Michigan State also in the bracket after their big win over Michigan. I have them as a 10 seed. Let's get it going. Gonzaga over the play-in. Easy. I'll take North Carolina over Florida. North Carolina absolutely wiped the floor with Dookie. I'll take Texas Tech over VCU. I thought about taking Winthrop over Creighton because didn't Creighton's coach say like some racist things and he got like suspended or something?
He's back.
Something like that. I don't know, but I'll take Creighton. I'll take Tennessee over Georgia Tech, West Virginia over Oral Roberts, MSU over Clemson. This is easy. Clemson's so overrated. They're not good. I'll take Ohio State over Morehead State. Oh, also another one. I forgot about this. UMass Lowell upset UMBC in their conference tournament, and it was pretty much between UMBC or Vermont. So we're like, oh, let's look at Vermont. Vermont will pull it out. Vermont lost to Hartford. So Hartford is going to play UMass Lowell for their conference championship, and whoever wins that is getting in. I'm going to take UMass Lowell. Both of the other guys have Hartford. Illinois would beat them, though. I'm going to take Colorado over Wichita State, Virginia over Colorado State, Oklahoma State. Who did they beat? Oklahoma State beat someone big. Who did they beat? They beat Oklahoma again. They beat West Virginia. So a great win for the Fighting Cade Cunninghams. I have them taking out Liberty. I'll have USC over the play-in. Give me Texas over Greensboro. This could be Mercer if Mercer pulls it out today. We'll have to see. I'll take St. Bonaventure over Oregon, Alabama over Georgia State. This also could be App State if App State pulls it out today. Take Baylor over the play-in, Wisconsin over UConn, Purdue over Western Kentucky, Florida State over Toledo. Toledo's headed in the wrong direction. I'll take Loyola over Xavier. Loyola, which I don't make bad. Kansas still looking good. Take them over the Purple Deers. I'll take LSU over Rutgers, Iowa over Northeastern, Michigan over Milwaukee, Oklahoma. They're falling and falling fast. They've been playing like absolute garbage lately. So I'll take Mizzou. I'll take Santa Barbara over Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech's kind of overrated. Underlying metrics don't like them that much. I think Santa Barbara could win. And Villanova, Colin Gillespie's out for the rest of the year, and they got upset by an unranked Providence. Providence probably won't make the tournament, so a bad look there for Villanova. Give me Colgate. They've only lost one game all year. Take San Diego State over the play-in. Arkansas over Southern Utah. Really hope they make the tournament. I really hope Southern Utah makes the tournament. I'll take BYU over UCLA. I'll take Houston over Nicholls State, the current favorite, the current 1 seed in the Southland. Second round, I'll take Gonzaga over North Carolina, Texas Tech over Creighton with all those racial allegations and garbage surrounding Creighton. I'll take West Virginia over Tennessee, and I'm going to take Michigan State over Ohio State. They just beat them. Ohio State's actually terrible in defense. They're like 80-some. I don't think they're that great. I thought about dropping them to a 3 seed, but there was no 3 seed I was willing to jump up. It was either them or West Virginia, and I took Ohio State over West Virginia. I'll take Illinois over Colorado. I'll take Oklahoma State over Virginia. This switched. I had these two teams in the same spot, and I picked Virginia. I'm going to take Oklahoma State this time. I'll take Texas over USC. I will take Alabama over the Bonnies. Give me Wisconsin over Baylor. 8-1. Tell you why. Wisconsin has done it before as an 8 seed. They can definitely do it again. They're ranked really high in efficiency for having a terrible record. They're not playing really well lately, but the underlying metrics like them, and they always seem to be a team that could turn it around in the tournament. That's my big upset in this region. I think Florida State over Purdue. They're just a bunch of freshmen. I don't know if they can actually end up pulling it out in a big tournament setting. I'm going to take Loyola over Kansas. Loyola is ninth. Ninth in total efficiency. They're number 1 in defense. They're in the 40s in offense. Defense travels. With everyone traveling around, defensive teams I feel like are going to be able to get it done. I like Loyola over Kansas. I'll take Iowa over LSU. Two very similar teams. Iowa's very good in offensive efficiency. So is LSU. Iowa's just all around a way better team. Shout out to Luka Garza on senior day. It was so sad watching him go off. I'll take Michigan over Mizzou. I'll take Santa Barbara with the second longest winning streak in the country behind Gonzaga. I'll take them over Colgate. I'll take Arkansas. They're red hot right now. Everyone loves an underdog. Give me Arkansas. Vince, don't you have them as a 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, Vince has them as a 2. I like Arkansas.
So does ESPN.
Okay. I'll take Houston over BYU. They needed a half-court buzzer beater to beat Memphis. A little concerning, but I'll take them. Sweet 16 time. I will take Gonzaga over Texas Tech. I'll take West Virginia over Michigan State. That'd be a murder. West Virginia would kill them. I'll take Illinois over Oklahoma State. I think Aya DeSumo could match Cade Cunningham. And I will take Bama over Texas with Bama's defensive prowess and three-point shooting. I will take Florida State over Wisconsin. I'm going to take Loyola over Iowa. And the reason being is because, like I said, defense travels. That's something that defensive teams play better on the road. That's just something that happens. A lot of times offenses have trouble in a road environment, and I know that it's going to be a neutral site tournament game, but I think Loyola's defense could shut down Iowa's offense. All you got to do is close out from 3 and stop Garza. Crutwig can do enough against Garza, I feel like. Loyola will beat him. Loyola's so underrated. 9th in efficiency. Come on, man. They have a higher efficiency than Kansas, so that was an easy pick. They're about the same efficiency. Iowa's a little bit better. I think Loyola could pull it off, though. I'm going to take Michigan over Santa Barbara, and I will take Arkansas over Houston just because Houston kind of scared me yesterday, needing a buzzer beater to beat Memphis. But we'll take Arkansas. They're hot. What are they, 20-6? Man, they're really good. To go to the Final Four, I will take Gonzaga over West Virginia. I will take Illinois over Alabama. Take Loyola over Florida State. Loyola, better efficiency than Florida State. Florida State might be able to beat them with their depth, but I do like Loyola a lot. I had them in the Final Four, took them out for a while. Now they're back. Love me some Loyola. I take Arkansas over Michigan. Michigan concerned me, losing to Michigan State. That was a pretty bad loss. I know they beat them a few days earlier. The game don't matter. Woo. That's what I'm making fun of all you salty Michigan fans. But I think Arkansas, they're among the hottest teams in the country. So for the second straight week, I'm going to have Arky in the Final Four. Final Four, Gonzaga and Illinois. I'm going to take Illinois, and I'll tell you why. Illinois looked like the best team in the country for me the last four. Like, I'm not sure if Gonzaga maybe has looked better than Illinois, but think about this. Baylor is falling and falling fast. They're pretty bad in efficiency. They're second in efficiency, but their defense is in the 30s. You need a well-rounded team to win it all. I don't know if they have it. Michigan lost to Michigan State. Illinois, they just keep winning. They're top 10 in both. And for Gonzaga, listen, Gonzaga has had plenty of great teams, plenty of national championship caliber teams. They've never won it all. And an undefeated team hasn't won it all since 1975. I'm not going against their history. Love it, Illinois. I'm going with Io and Kofi, and Frazier is making it rain. He's been a big third piece for them. Give me the Illini. And I think Loyola over Arkansas. Loyola, higher efficiency. If a lower seeded team has a higher efficiency, take them 9 times out of 10. If a lower seeded team has a higher efficiency, that's an upset waiting to happen. And Loyola, I feel like people are going to disrespect them because they're from a smaller conference. So I have an all-Illinois championship matchup, and I'm going to have Illinois taking this one. I really think that they're that good. They're really hot right now, and I think they have the potential to win it all. A lot of you are going to hate this. Murray's cringing right now. But give me Illinois. Guys, what do you think?
I don't like it.
Okay. Since we kind of got
I see Illinois, but I don't see it.
Loyola you know what they remind me of? They remind me of Butler from the 2010s.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
They remind me of Butler. That's what I feel like could happen. Okay, so Murray's going to go next. Murray, I'm going to request that you make it pretty quick.
All right, I'll just go right to it.
So get going.
All right, so I have Gonzaga with the playing team, which is Nichols and Jackson State. Florida over Louisville in the 8-9. Oklahoma State over St. Louis in the 5-12. UC Santa Barbara moved up a spot, losing to Creighton, the 4 seed. Oregon over the 11 seed Boise State.
Miracle.
And then Texas over Winthrop. St. Bonaventure over North Carolina. Again, I don't like North Carolina that well. And then Florida State over Grand Canyon. Second half, Michigan over Milwaukee. UConn over Colorado. Liberty with the 5-12 upset of Virginia Tech. I finally went through it since Liberty won their conference. West Virginia over Colgate, and then Loyola over the play-in with St. Paul, Wisconsin. Virginia back in first place in the ACC, moving on to a 3 seed, taking out Hartford. The 10-7 stays the same with Drake winning, and then Villanova over Bryant. To the top right, Baylor over the play-in team, BYU over Tennessee, Purdue over 12-seeded Colorado State. Arkansas is a little weird for me. I was either a 4 or a 3, so I put them at a 4 for now. Them being Western Kentucky. USC over Toledo. Ohio State. As of right now, I have App State in. I feel like if they hang on, they're only down by 2 last I saw, but they would lose to Ohio State. And then Wichita State over Rutgers.
Oh, Milwaukee just hit a half-court shot at the buzzer.
Oh
my goodness, look at Milwaukee.
Okay. Iowa over Northeastern. And then bottom right, finally caved in. Illinois is the 1 seed. Playing Eastern Washington. Illinois wins. Oklahoma just fall off the face of the earth. I had them losing to the Missouri in the 8-9. VCU with a 12-5 over Texas Tech. Kansas over Moorhead in the 4-13. San Diego State moved up 4 spots for me. Have them winning over the play-in team. Houston over South Dakota State. Xavier over UCLA is an interesting one for me. I feel like Xavier can make a run again. And then Alabama over UC Greensboro.
They took the 3 away. They said he didn't get it off.
Oof. Gonzaga over Florida. Pain. Creighton over Oklahoma State. Texas over Oregon. Florida State over St. Bonaventure. Michigan over UConn. West Virginia over Liberty. Virginia over Loyola. I'm not on the Loyola hype train. Never was. Never will.
All over it, man. All over it.
Not going for it. And then Villanova over Drake. Let's see. Baylor over BYU. Purdue over Arkansas. I feel like Purdue could give Arkansas enough money and pull it off. Ohio State over USC. Wichita State, the AAC regular season conference winners. Look out for this team. Just saying. Over 2-seeded Iowa. Second half of the bottom. Illinois over Missouri. Kansas over VCU. That was originally an upset. Houston over San Diego State, and then Xavier over Alabama.
Yeah, I don't see this, and this is the worst one for me. I don't see it.
I felt it, and I went with it. So, if we had time, I'd give it a full in-depth about it, but I guess we don't have time for it. Gonzaga over Creighton. Florida State over Texas. I almost picked Texas just because of what Florida State. They just lost to Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Michigan over West Virginia. Virginia over Villanova. Baylor over Purdue. Wichita State making the Cinderella run. Beating another Big Ten team, 3-seed Ohio State.
You had this last time, didn't you?
I did, and it's not changing because I'm following with Wichita State. And Illinois over Kansas and Houston over Xavier.
Skip the Final Four.
The Final Four is all the way. It's pretty much stayed the same. Florida State, Michigan, Baylor and Houston, and then Michigan over Baylor.
Why Michigan?
I feel like they're going to be looked upon because of their Michigan State loss, but every team's going to have that bad loss. This team is still a team to watch out for. Hunter Dickinson, Isaiah Livers, both really solid players that can lead this team into a deep run. And Michigan could definitely win it all.
All right, Vince, you're going to be – oh, this is interesting, what you've got over here. Vince, you are last up. Go get it.
All right, so I'm just going to go through because we don't have much time, but I got Gonzaga with playing the Bonnies beating UConn, Purdue, Oklahoma State beating Greensboro.
That's Santa Barbara.
No, that's Santa Barbara. I can't talk again. I got Colorado over UCLA, Ohio State over North Dakota State, North Carolina beating Colorado State, Alabama beating Milwaukee. And the bottom left, I got Michigan.
Texas State got eliminated, so this would be either Georgia State or App State, whoever wins today.
Yeah, well,
it's
I
fine.
only got 10 minutes to fix it.
You're all right. We know.
I got Wichita State over Wisconsin, San Diego State over St. Louis.
Milwaukee.
Villanova over Winthrop.
Milwaukee's collapsing. They're only up by 4 now.
Took the lead.
I got Virginia Tech over the Plan, Texas over Liberty, BYU over Florida, and Houston over Abilene Christian. The top right, I got Baylor over the Plan, Oregon over Louisville.
And it's a 1-point game now.
Texas Tech over Xavier, Virginia over Western Kentucky, USC over Toledo, West Virginia over Colgate, Oklahoma over Utah State, Iowa over what is that? Hofstra?
That's Hartford.
Illinois over the Purple D's. I got Clemson beating Missouri, Creighton beating VCU, Florida State beating Greensboro, Loyola over the Plan, Kansas over, I'm going to say it again, the sorry excuse of a team.
Let's go!
Southern Utah! Woo! Sweet! Love Southern Utah.
I got to fix the seats here. But I got Rutgers over Tennessee. And then I got Arkansas over the Giants.
Hurry it up a little bit.
The top left, I got Gonzaga over the Brownies, Oklahoma State over Purdue, Ohio State over Colorado, Alabama over North Carolina, Michigan over Wichita State, San Diego State over Villanova. Your comment section will like that.
There was a San Diego State fan that was upset.
Texas over Virginia Tech, Houston over BYU. Then top right, I got Baylor over Oregon, Texas Tech beating Virginia, West Virginia beating USC, Iowa beating Oklahoma, Illinois beating Clemson, Florida State beating Creighton over all the racism stuff. I don't think Creighton is going to have the momentum on their side, so I'm picking Florida State. Loyola over Kansas, and Arkansas beating Rutgers. Top left, I got Gonzaga beating Oklahoma State, Alabama beating Ohio State, Michigan beating San Diego State, and Texas beating Houston. Then I got Baylor beating Texas Tech, Iowa beating West Virginia, Illinois beating Florida State, and Arkansas beating Loyola. To get into the Final Four, I got Gonzaga beating Alabama, Michigan beating Texas. However, I think that'll be a good game. This will be a good game too, in my opinion. Baylor beating Iowa, and then this will be the best game in the Elite Eight. Illinois and Arkansas. I do have Arkansas beating Illinois. They're both really, really hot teams, but I think Arkansas will get it done. Then I got, so my Final Four are 3 1 seeds and a 2 seed. I got Gonzaga, Michigan, Baylor, and Arkansas. Got Gonzaga beating Michigan and Arkansas beating Baylor. And then I ultimately have Gonzaga beating Arkansas, being the only team since 1985 to go undefeated.
Yeah, 75 actually. So you've got it's amazing. I think Arkansas, they were what's it called? They were like not even in my bracket like 2 weeks ago, and now Vince has them going all the way to the championship. Milwaukee was up by about 13. They're now up by 1, so that's fun.
It's up by 2.
3 minutes to go. We'll see if this developing story unfolds. If Milwaukee can pull out this upset in the Horizon semifinals. But hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to click that link in the description and join the QBS Bracket Challenge. Me, Vincent Murray, will be in there. You guys can compete it.
Clown on Murray's bracket.
Oh, just clown on him. Clown all over him. Honestly, people are going to probably clown on me. I had a lot of hot takes today. Like Loyola making the chit, that's going to get clowned on. People are not going to like that. People are definitely not going to like that. But you don't have to like it. You just got to deal with it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you next time.